That's my very first full coverage Haid, and that's a story keep. And the one that I'm working on getting all the floss for, Wendy found for me, because I thought I had found the one I wanted, and then I saw this and it was like, nope,
so beautiful.
I'm doing this. So I can't believe this, but I bought her before the one that I wanted from the very beginning, the mini Alice.
You already had her? You already bought her?
Well, no, but I bought her the minute you showed me her, and
yeah.
I was supposed to be buying the mini Alice and Snow White.
Sorry.
And so, but they'll have
Bad
another.
influence.
We enable each other. So this is mini formal gown with fan, and
Isn't that beautiful?
is she in it? Can you see
Yeah,
it? She is gorgeous, and that was one of the things about a Haid that I really wanted to try, was how they look like a photo by the time you're done.
Yes.
So that'll be my next one. And do you want to stop here and do more, or do you want to talk about our book?
We can talk about our books. Where's
Okay.
my book? Did I bring my book?
You did.
Over here though? Oh, here it is.
So you can introduce. I don't know if you found yours how I found mine. So you could say.
Oh, the books?
Yeah. Did you find yours? Brenda and Laura?
Yeah, Brenda and Laura from Brenda and the Cereal Starter.
Yeah, I always want to
Don't you love
cereal
them?
stitch. I do.
Oh my gosh.
We love you guys so much. We love you all.
We do.
Anyway,
So they were talking about the Book of Days and using stickers, and I love stickers. I got more stickers I know what to do with. So I started my Book of Days for 2022, and
why did I just do that?
Why did I do that? Was I gonna hit you?
No.
And it's pretty full. I mean, like, you know, I was pretty busy. May, not so much. Because I think this was, well, my son got married in April. So this is the month after the wedding, and Mama was tired.
Did you stitch and just not write it, or you were too tired to even stitch?
I don't think I stitched. I started doing another project.
Okay.
That really took off.
Yeah, I got my own cereal starter over here.
It really took off, and it really took a lot of my attention until I could. And then once I got kind of
that pretty. July looks so pretty.
Yeah, July does look pretty. August. So I have stitched this week, but I haven't written it down. But here's we are in August. And what I've been stitching in August that I absolutely love, it's probably like my top 3, is, let's see if we can see it. Margaret Ferguson from
pretty.
Hands Across the Sea Samplers.
That is so pretty.
And this is a PDF. I didn't do the books, but I know you can. And the books are just so beautiful with the spiral. But you know what's great about these is that there's always information on the actual person who stitched it.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. I like the history of the samplers.
And by the way, she was 9 years old. Seriously, 9 years old. Okay, so I started it and then I ripped it out. And I did this because I'm not a fan of these really bright colors.
Oh, was this the one with the yellow that you changed?
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, here it is. I'm not a fan of the bright colors, and so I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna switch them to over dyes. And then I did that,
even on the...
and I didn't. I went back. I didn't like the over dyes.
Your phone's ringing.
Sorry. I didn't like the over dyes, so I went back and bought the DMC. And even though they're bright,
they're so
colors,
pretty. I love the peachy coral.
Yes, it's just so beautiful. Once you stitch it, and oh, that's another start I did. Once you stitch it, it really
it's so
looks
pretty.
So pretty.
Those flowers are those are gorgeous.
Yeah, isn't that pretty? They blend in. The colors just blend. I mean, when you look at it like this, you're like, oh boy, how is that gonna work?
But they do, don't they?
Yeah.
I really like that.
But they do blend in really pretty.
9. That's insane.
9 years old.
See, we need to get back to just teaching the kids
Basics. And then, so this is on, I'm putting this on, 40 Count Newcastle Summer Khaki.
That's pretty too.
Yeah. I started that. It's the little snow people. I don't remember what it's called. But it's so teeny tiny.
It's cute. It's perfect. That would be like an ornament.
I don't know. It'll be cute. Is it Snowball or something like that? I don't know. I'll let you know next time.
Okay.
But I'm enjoying this one a lot.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. I really am enjoying it. So that's another one I'm working on.
Book?
Yeah.
Okay. So I also discovered the Book of Days from Brenda and Laura, and of course, she already had it. And it was mid-year. Well, I had seen it the year before, so 2021, but it was so late in the year, there was no point. And then I forgot all about it when it was coming out, like what, October they come out or something, or November?
Because I think Little House, who puts it out?
Needlework
Needlework Press puts it out.
So I had forgotten about it by the time they released 2022, and so this whole video, I'm looking at this, not this. So
But
people,
it looks like you're looking at.
I don't know. Okay, so
That's why you need a little arrow.
Yeah.
You need to get those little tabs with the arrow.
I have them. That's a good idea.
Next time we'll put it on there so we know where to look.
So, so the cool thing was, okay, so I found it, and I found it was mid-year. It was actually either the very end of June or the beginning of July, and I was like, I just want it, because I also have a stationery thing.
We have paper fetish. I think that's what it
I
boils
don't know,
down to.
because it's also
Books.
markers and...
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we just love all the things.
We're
That's what we're going to name the channel, something all the things. But our floss tube, but we didn't. Unless, stay tuned. Anyway, I want to give a shout out to, now I don't know who I was dealing with over there, but it was Hobby House Needleworks in New York. And I had just a small order to put in, and I was like, I just brought up, like, do these ever kind of go on sale since half the year is over? Because, are you going to really sell any this late in the year anyway? I didn't say that to her. That was just my thinking. So I asked her, do these ever go on sale, like, half off once half the year is gone? And she said, oh, that's a really good idea. And she didn't just give me half off. She changed it on the website and made it to where everyone can get half off.
Yeah.
And so I just thought that was awesome. So
That was nice.
I just enjoy giving her my business for that. And I love having, we don't have any LNSs here in Georgia.
The closest one is in Ocala, I think. I think there's a couple in Alabama, but I don't know exactly where they are. And the ones that say that they have the supplies here are really neat.
Quilting?
What is it? Needlework? What's it called?
Knitting?
No. It's like cross stitching, but
Oh! Needlepoint.
that's it. Needlepoint. They have a lot of threads, and don't get me wrong, a lot of, really cool fibers and things like that, but not any patterns or any of the linen, anything. That one place in Marietta does have a little tiny corner.
Oh, that's how I found the book, and I was kind of using it a little bit. I got a bunch of stickers and just lost interest in putting them in, and then I found...
do it first.
See, well...
You gotta do it first, and then you make room for what you're gonna write.
Right. Well, then I found another book.
Oh, really?
Yes, you already had that too.
Which one?
The journal. The Cross Stitchers Journal or something like
Oh,
that.
Be in My Bonnet?
I
what are you
honestly
talking about?
don't know. You took a picture of, you'll see, because it looks like how I drew this.
Oh, yeah, I almost brought that. I
Yeah,
didn't.
you can bring it next time.
I think-
So I really liked that, but I didn't want to spend money on another book, and I wanted to, since now I'm doing the parking and I have an iPad, so I can't use Pattern Keeper, but there's Markup RX is out now, and I like it. So I'm using that, and so I figured I didn't want to just French everything in one box. So I used a bullet journal. So I made a bullet journal, like, so you can have
Did you
a little
actually draw
menu.
those pages out, or did it come like that?
The contents page was there.
Nice.
But the cool thing is, these go on sale at Michael's all the time for $5, and they're hard, and there's a pocket in the back.
Wow.
There's a pen loop. It closes, so it's very much like I don't know how to say it, Leuchtturm. Those are the ones I used to use, but Michael's is working out just fine. So I did that, and then I pretty much drew out how I wanted it to have the specific information I wanted for each project.
Oh, look, you have the sticker.
I do. I made
What,
stickers.
girl?
I made stickers out of all my
goodness.
things
You
to
can't
use.
tease me anymore.
I know. To use it in the Book of Days for when to start, and if I carried over into the next month, I put it there
That
too.
is so cute.
So,
Oh my
and then I'm
gosh,
going to put
seriously?
a picture of mine, like, finished.
Yeah.
And then there's another section, and like I said, there's a table of contents, so you know where to go, but I tabbed it. And then there's my stitching every single day journal. And so I broke that down to the month. I might change what info I'm recording, But so it's my stitching log, and it'll say the date, the project, the length of time, the number of stitches, and the percentage completed, because you see that you get all the stats.
I don't do
Yeah,
math.
because math, and that would be Pam and, oh my god, I watch them every day. I'm gonna have to cut this part out.
And her mom.
The Just Keep Stitching girls, Pam and Steph.
Mm.
Okay, so
Cut.
because math, Steph, but it gives you all the stats and stuff, and so.
Oh, this is your program you have?
Mhm.
Oh.
And so I've just been keeping the log that way. So I have the project, all the project information in the front that I didn't have room for in the book of days, and then that. And so the only thing is I don't know, someone leave in the comments if this happens with Pattern Keeper. When I use Markup RX, my iPad does not go to sleep. So I'll walk away for 10 minutes or 2 hours, and it's still counting like I stitched. Averages that into my daily stitch count. That annoys me, and it's my fault, because now that I know it does it, I'm looking at you. I'm only talking to you. Now that I know that it does that, I should put it to sleep myself, but I don't. I walk away, so that part's messed up. But so yeah, I'm wondering if Pattern Keeper does that. And
I don't know what either one of those are. I use
they're
GoodNotes
amazing
for mine.
Well, yeah, I use GoodNotes for our regular ones,
Right.
and it works just fine. Because if it's not a recognized pattern in either of those programs, you have to manually put in all the colors and all
see,
that.
I don't care about that stuff.
I don't want to do that. So this is primarily for the ones, because like Haid is a recognized designer, and they're building the base. So when you put the pattern in, it knows it, it pulls all the information and does it for you.
Oh, wow.
This is really cool. So
Why do you need to know all that? That's
I'm a geek.
Because that's you. Yeah,
Because
she's
me.
gotta know, yeah. Because I'm thinking, as much as I'm up and down, I don't have, who has time?
Yeah.
That takes away from my stitching time.
What? It's doing it for you.
To write down, okay.
No, I write down at the end. Like when I'm done with my session.
I'm lucky if I put my needle away. If y'all notice, it's still attached to my fabric.
All right, the rest of the time is yours, because like,
what do I have to
unless
talk
we're
about?
gonna do stash.
I have a little bit of stash.
No, not do your stash, and then what was the other thing that acquisitions? But what do we say? Like buys. What's the word when you buy something?
Stash.
No, is it? Stash is what you already had.
Well, you
haul.
Oh, haul.
Yeah. This might have to be this may be a two-parter.
That's okay. So let's see. I have some fabric stash, and I'm trying to get my fabric stashed. I don't know. Oh, this is another Ada. This is Fiber on a Whim, 16 count milk and honey, and I started a project on it, and I picked it all out because I didn't. Oh wait, I didn't tear it. Anyway, that's worse.
I get so scared when I'm picking.
I know. I think I might have popped a. Oh no, that's just a thread. Anyway, it's really pretty. It's like a real pretty.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't even know.
It's just like a vintagey cream.
That's pretty close to the color. Wouldn't you say?
To color, yeah, on the screen.
They're pretty. I like it. I just like the way it feels.
Yeah, it looks really, really soft. Oh, it is.
It's a lot like our Kringles fabric.
That is such the softest Ada I think I have ever touched.
And then this one. Okay, so I bought this one on Etsy. Was it on Etsy? I don't remember where I bought it. It's XJU Designs, 40 count Zweigart, Newcastle linen in old sheep. But here's the thing, y'all.
Looks like
This came from
linen?
Yes.
Yes.
I think so.
So pretty.
This came from across the pond somewhere. I didn't realize where it was coming from.
Oh, is this the one?
Yeah. Where did I tell you it was coming from?
Bulgaria or something?
Something like that.
Because mine was Bulgaria, so I don't know.
I don't know where it came from. But anyway, it's so pretty. It's beautiful.
I like that a lot.
And I've got another piece that I ordered at the same time, but I'm gonna save that for next time, so I don't worry. Because I can't buy them really fast.
That linen is gorgeous, and I love the look of linen. I didn't say that. That was the other thing. When I picked up that truck, when you started, I was loving your linen stuff, so that was my first linen stitch, and I did not like it at the time, which is why that had got that was put down for a couple of years. I was just having such a hard time. I was so used to Ada. I couldn't, my tension. I tried it in a hoop. I tried it in hand, but that was my mistake. I was trying to learn to use linen and do it in hand at the same time.
Yeah.
So I got the sewing method, because that's what you do. I got that down using Ada for the crinkles. And so then when I went back to the truck, the linen, I had already mastered the stitching in hand.
Yeah.
So then the linen wasn't,
easy.
I kind of had to, I overcame it all. And so it's still not something I think I'm going to do a lot. I like the even weave. I think it's my favorite.
You know, and I think when I started stitching in hand, I started on Ada, and I just transitioned over to linen or even weave or whatever. But
yeah, it was stupid to try both.
Oh my gosh, I can't use a hoop. I've tried it so many times, and I can't use it.
Yeah.
My hands don't work that way. But okay, here's these bags I was telling you about. These bags, they come 5 to a pack. They have them at Walmart in the school supply section. You might still be able to find them, and it's a pack of 6 for like $5.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's selling out, and I get there because it's showing it's in stock. I went last night after babysitting Braden, and they were gone.
Oh.
And I need them.
Did you look up on the top?
Bags. Yeah, well, it even said not available at this store.
Oh, okay. Because I had to have somebody climb up to the top shelf and get them down for me in one place. And then I just have a couple of charts I wanted to bring.
Oh, those are so pretty.
So I did start
I like
this
Plum
one.
Street samplers too a lot.
I started this one and I got all the called for. I'm crinkly.
I love that sound. I know some people.
I
miss Misophonia too, but I love the sound of that.
Anyway, this one is Live on Little, and it is so beautiful.
I love it.
But my goodness gracious,
What?
I would call this almost a full coverage
Really?
because all of that is all
Yeah.
that whole
That whole section is full coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I picked out of that fabric, that Ada I just showed you.
Oh.
I picked that out, and I had the whole bottom done with the little whales and stuff in there. Oh, and let me just shout out my favorite LNS in Ocala, Brick City Stitchers.
Yeah, thought I was going to get
That's
to go
where I
there.
order all my goodies from.
We almost took a road trip last month.
Yeah, we almost did. We should still.
I know.
I mean, and I know that market's coming out, and so check their Facebook page. You can join their little Facebook group, and they show what's coming out, and you can me please under the picture, and
oh, that's going to be dangerous.
I know. And this one is.
Oh, that's cute. You never showed me that one.
No, I think this one is by Brenda Gervais, and it's Forever and Ever, a celebration of love.
Oh, that's
I haven't
cute.
started this one yet, but
I like that.
isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
Oh, the wind's blowing. I haven't started that one yet.
Yeah, that one's cute. When'd you get that one? I was not aware
Don't
of that
remember.
one. Might be an older stash.
No, it hasn't been long. I mean, I order things
Brick
from City Stitches, and I get like this Happy Mail. I get like a package in the mail,
I
and it
love
has
Happy Mail.
like things
You're
I
like,
didn't
I remember
Oh,
buying that.
Well, you know,
I know because you always give me your extras.
yeah, because I buy doubles because I forget. And what's good about Jean is the owner of Brick City Stitches, and she has this great system where she keeps up with what you buy, so that if you go to buy it again, she lets you know you've already gotten it. This one I haven't even.
Oh,
the
those are
color
your
for.
colors.
I love
That's
this.
what. Yeah, I
Tree
like
of
that.
Life sampler by With Thy Needle and Thread.
Love it.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. You got that from Brick City?
I think so. I don't remember. But and look at that.
Oh my gosh, I love that so much.
So pretty.
So pretty.
Pretty, pretty, pretty. And then this one I have started. I should have brought it with me.
I know I didn't eat you. I love that one too.
Another Brenda Gervais, Rejoice Evermore, With Thy Needle and Thread. And I have started this one. I think I actually got like one of the flowers finished, and I start from right and go left, and usually top to bottom. And so I've gotten, I don't know which way is which, but anyway, I got one of the
I
flowers
think we're
finished,
backwards anyway.
and some of the border done. But that's it. That's all my little stashy
This is
food.
giving me anxiety.
I know. We'll get it cleaned up. It's not that bad. Is it?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna know which, because these Heaven and Earth designs are PDFs and they're like 40 pages, and I don't know what goes with what at the moment.
Oh. Woo.
Yeah. Anyway, keep going.
I think that might be all I have. Uh-oh. Is that going to mess up your table? It's
No. Is it leaking? Is it
Slate.
condensation?
So,
No,
I think that's everything. Oh, I did get something in the mail.
Oh.
I belong to the Fat Quarter Shop's Classic Colorworks Floss Club. I belong to that one. I belong to the Color and Cotton, and I belong to Forbidden Fibers. And let me just tell you what, Forbidden Fibers knocks it out of the park.
Really?
They have great thread. Color and Cotton is amazing, and I don't know if I could say this, so if we have to cut it out, cut it out. But I am finding that they may have come very, very, very close to the dye lots of Classic Colorworks in some weeks that you can interchange them.
Really? Of course,
Yeah.
because I just got on the Classic Colorworks.
But that's okay.
Well, I can't do two.
Oh, but if I get extra, I'll give you mine.
No, it's fine. I can always
But
change
anyhow,
over.
so anyway, I'm part of the Classic Colorworks Club from Fat Quarter Shop, and they accidentally sent me the wrong package this time. They sent me July's Week's Dye Works for some reason, and I've been in contact with them. They're very sweet and they're accommodating, and they're gonna make the changes. But this one's called Lemon Lime. It was July, but pretty greens. And you know what? When I was looking through the colors, I think that there's one of my patterns that I want to do calls for this one, Grasshopper. So now I don't have to buy it.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I use moss in some of my other ones too. Guacamole's a good color. Peppercini. I think that's another color I'm supposed to
really
use in one of my.
I like these two are really variegated.
Yeah, this one's
What are they?
daffodil. Daffodil. Oh, you probably can't tell. And then this one's citronella. Ooh, isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
It's like a gray-green color.
They look a lot nicer out of the bag.
Yeah, they do.
Not that they didn't look nice in the bag. They just
Yeah, but they were just really, really green in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that's all I got.
Well, my Classic Colorworks is lost in the mail, so by no fault of Fat Quarter Shop. Had nothing to do with them. So I think, all right, my last thing, I didn't prepare any stash, but I have two things that I purchased recently that I'm just going to show you, and then I'll be doing a review in a future video. So I don't know, people who've been subscribed for a while know I've got a lot of stuff going on, and I had a surgery coming up, and I was panicking, how am I going to stitch? Because I didn't want to be stressing about all the health stuff. I wanted my mind occupied and my hands occupied, and that's why I thought that's another reason, starting the full coverage at this time, I figured, okay, I really have to concentrate because I don't know what I'm doing. And so I knew that I wasn't going to be able to do that in hand, and I always had trouble. I love the Q-snaps, and that's what it's in right now because of everything that happened with my orders. But I finally figured out they're working all right for me. So, but I wanted a scroll bar. So I was looking at, all the ones, like, what is that really expensive one? It's like Magnum or something like that. I don't know. Teresa Little Stitcher and everybody else has that one, and it's it's beautiful, and it's wood, and the sides it's handmade. It's gorgeous. I'll think of what it is and I'll put it down in the description box. But then I don't know if you guys know. Do you ever watch Stitcherista? She does like diamond painting is how I found her.
I don't think so.
And she's a northerner, and so she's got some of that, when I get mad, my New York comes out. So I enjoy her. And so she buys all the things and reviews them all. And she showed this scroll frame set from Arabesca, and it just happens to be from the UK. And I went looking, and they haven't been able to make them, I'm assuming, because of everything going on over there.
Sure.
But I found them on Amazon, and there was only 5 left at the time. So they had a set that had like several different sizes in it for a really good price, and I didn't see that on Etsy. So I got it off of Amazon, and so they look like this. and it kind of has like the Q-snap feel to it.
Wow, they come off.
But because I don't want to stitch it on, I don't want to Velcro it on. What I really want is artisan lock scroll frame, and so that's really cool because there's like a groove in here, and you put there's a groove in here, and you put the fabric over it, and then slide the stick in the groove, and it holds it in place really well. But they were way outside my budget. So these work similarly. I was afraid because, like I said, I was not in love with the Q-snaps.
Oh, there, I see. That's where the fabric goes, and then
you put it over. Yeah, and then so it has a groove.
So clever.
And you just snap it in. So I was like, well, if I don't like Q-snaps, am I going to like this? But they're small sections, and so it's a little bit easier, and I like that it has the wooden, it just makes it pretty.
Yeah.
And so I'll go with a couple of different lengths, I think 3 lengths of the scroll rods and 2 lengths of the bars.
Nice.
And what I was hoping was to be able to use them during my recovery in bed, but I had an issue, so I don't know if I'm going to say the name of the shop now or even when I review, because I haven't decided how I feel about everything. But
my sister uses something like this. I don't know if it's the same one.
There are so many. So
is that for your iPad or something?
Or like your scissors, or so I'm sure a lot of you already know Kay's Creations. This is the Z stand. I know. And it's stained, and it's the larger one. And so I'll tell the whole story about that, but needless to say, I ordered it a month ago and it came this morning. And that is not completely the fault of the shop. There was a lot of components involved in there, and my own error as well. But so it didn't come in time, and now I don't know how I feel about it, because since it wasn't here for what I needed it, I would have waited and saved. I wanted, what did I say? The Lowry was on my list, and that one is probably will be the one that I end up with because it's more in my budget. But I don't know if you guys have seen Millennium. That's what it is. The other scroll frame is the Millennium that everybody has. They're amazing. But so it's called, how would you say that? It's looks like necessary, but it's like necessaire.
I think it looks French.
Yeah,
almost.
Floor stand. I'll put a picture right in here so you could see it. That's the one that I really want. And then there's an Artisan Ergo. I'll put a picture in here too. All that to say, this was still expensive on sale, and I would have preferred to have not purchased that.
If you had known.
Right, had I known. So, but anyway, I haven't even used it yet, so we'll see how I feel about it. I put this in it, and so I think I'm going to use...
Oh, this fits in that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is just like that cheap drawer liner that you can put in your silverware and utensil drawers so they don't slide around. That has kept, I was trying to protect the fabric, but also it really keeps this tight. Like my tension is loose because I haven't worked on it in a couple of days, and you don't leave it stretched. So I think I'm going to wrap this in that to put it in the clamp because it's such soft wood, and it'll hopefully keep it from going like that. But
so you clamp this part into the thing?
Yeah, so it would be like this.
Oh, so okay.
And that goes on your lap, that little thing with the groove.
So you're stitching in here.
Right. But I could use a Q-snap too. Or a regular old hoop. I don't use those old hoops anymore.
I buy them every once in a while and think, okay, I'm going to give it another try, and then I have a whole bunch of hoops that are just hanging out.
Yeah, those don't work as well for me anymore. So
I even bought Q-snaps too, but I don't know, my hand just naturally goes to the sewing method, you know.
I'm really enjoying the sewing method. Yeah, I'm enjoying the sewing method, but I couldn't do, there is someone, it's I think Cross Stitching Mommy, who does full coverage in hand. But she doesn't park. She does the cross country, so maybe that's basically, regular stitching. That's how I did the Jesus.
That's how I'm doing Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, so really it's just, this is the only difference, and it's just because I wanted something different to do, and I made my little, the bobbins, guys, where to keep your threads. I made these one each. So I got them off.
What in the world are those things? Like little suction cups?
Well, they come, I put magnets on the back so that I could keep them, because sometimes you'll see them and they're swinging with all the threads in them.
Oh, gosh, that would make me nervous.
Yeah, and so I just got like a pack of 8 off of Amazon and then just glued in cute little...
I mean, what is this thing here? What is that? Is it like a...
It's like a silicone. You wrap the threads in it to keep them neat, and then you
Oh my.
I forget that it's
clever.
not just you and me together. And then you close it and it just keeps them all tidy.
Nice.
This one's open because I'm in the process of that section and I'm adding them as I go. But
Well, do
so
you want to see where I store mine when I'm
I do.
stitching?
Oh yeah,
What? I went all the way down there and didn't pick up what I was supposed to pick up.
that's a blooper.
So when I'm stitching with the app that what is it?
Good notes.
Good Notes. This is where I end up putting my
It works out though.
sticks. All right.
I like that case.
Little. So I started doing. Okay, I got a hot mess.
Ooh, that's a good
Oh
size.
no, that's a hot mess. I can't show you that.
Aw.
I gotta make it. Okay, this one's better.
Okay.
My little floss wallet. That and I just punched out these little pieces of cardstock, and I wrote the number on.
So we made it through our very first.
Yes, I don't know how long
I think
it is.
I know, but we knew with us. So who knows what this is going to look like or whittle down to? But that was really
Well, at
fun.
least it's going to be entertaining.
Yes, for us at least.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. So if you're still here after all that, thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank
taking
you.
the time to watch us. And I hope that if you liked it, you'll give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell.
Ooh, I knew what that was. I don't know anything about this. I just know how to push the YouTube button and the scroll button and the play button.
All right, that's all you need. And so, what was I saying?
I interrupted
Finish
you,
it.
sorry.
That's, yeah, you can't
The
do that.
outro.
Look, we're legit on this channel, okay?
We are so legit.
So I
Too
hope you
legit to quit.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, no, you aged us. You realize.
And not like our name didn't give it away.
Oh.
You know,
girls just want to have floss.
That's from the
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well.
I like it though. We want all the floss.
We want all the things.
We do want all the things.
Yeah.
We could say Win and Lynn want all the things.
Yeah. So there may be a future change of our, but I like it. I think it's us. And so we'll be looking whenever this ends up posting because I have to edit it.
Edited it.
And punchy? Did I say that?
I like that word.
Oh.
I like it when you say, like when you have it in the past tense. You edited it.
Oh, edited it.
I like the word edited it.
That's 2 words. You like the words?
Oh. Edited it.
We're gonna have a blooper reel, a gag reel at the end of this, but
I'm encouraged.
yeah. So hopefully these are gonna be 2 weeks apart, depending.
I'm like laying on you.
2 weeks apart,
think I like
provided
you.
I know, right? Today, no, I'm kidding.
Today I do.
Provided we have content, because we,
We'll have content.
you know.
We'll make it
Thank
up
you
as
so
we go.
much, and we hope you'll keep an eye out for our next video, and have an awesome day.
Bye.
Bye. Little button.
Oh.
No. If I walk away, my iPad doesn't. Do you need me to stop?
Yeah, I have to
Okay.
scratch.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna start. So
For Brick City Sampler or Brick. Cut. I order so much from.
they said.
Long story.
No.
We'll get to
Different
that.
company.
Yeah, I made these little tabs to go on my,
Yeah.
and it just broke off.
All right. Well, we have to do an outro. Okay. So we
An
finished.
outro?
Yeah.
What's an outro?
Goodbye. Farewell.
You are not the first person who said that. Do you know Gabe said that the other day?
Did
And
he?
I'm like, what is an outro? He goes, there's an introduction and there's an outroduction.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as an outroduction.
Yeah. Outro.
An outro.